Good morning, gentlemen. How's it going today?
Great.
Now that we're in Canada, where we cooled down, the studio was hot.
Well, yeah, it's nice and cool here in Toronto, I have to say. So come on over and we'll cool you
Oh,
guys
you're in
down.
Toronto. Nice.
Congratulations on this. And
Thank
Ron,
you.
I wanted to start with you because you have been reliving this journey for a while with the book and speaking engagements and now this wonderful film. How has it been for you and how exciting a journey has it been?
Well, you answered the question. It's exciting, and I never dreamed as I sat all night long and all morning with Denver Moore for 3.5 years writing this book. A man who could not read and write, who became
Hmm.
the first author who didn't know how to read and write to become a New York Times best-selling author for three and a
That's
half
right.
years. So.
That's
But
amazing.
Yeah.
we told our story just to try to raise a little awareness and a little money for the homeless, and now it's just taken to a whole nother level as I'm now sitting beside Djimon Hounsou, one of the great actors of all times, who gave the most brilliant performance I've ever seen in a film, in showing my friend and playing my friend Denver Moore. So I'm thrilled to be here, and thank you for having us on your show. So.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, Jaiman, seriously, man. Wow. That's all I can say. Congratulations. You were
Thank you, Bonnie.
fantastic in this. And, I just have to ask you how this playing Denver, after making this film, how it touched you personally.
Well, how it touched me personally, that is sometimes we don't necessarily know all that, right away. I think over time you would, um, certain things would happen and that you would, it would take you back to that time and suddenly the experience of filming and telling this
Yeah.
story. But again, I have to say, being the instrument of interpretation, I think that a bit of it is going to be left in you and a little bit of you going to be left in the story.
Hmm.
But this was quite a dynamic, inspiring story of an art dealer meeting an emotionally scarred, homeless man
Yeah.
who is
Yeah.
forced to, to befriend just in order to save his relationship at home. And I thought that was, the demeanor of Denver Moore was just such. He, he's such a powerful entity that was so difficult for me to get my head around, and suddenly his essence, hopefully I hope that I captured that at least,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
no, you absolutely did. And Ron, for you, from Jaimin all the way, all the casting, Renee and
Oh.
Greg Kinnear playing you. Watching Renee play your wife, Debbie, must have just been, I don't know, she was so wonderful as well. But just to bring back such wonderful memories of your terrific wife, seriously, it's just astounding to me.
Mm.
Well, she did a beautiful job. Of course, she's a Texas girl, and she was playing a Texas girl, so she knew exactly how Texas women act and react. And though she never met Debbie, she did a beautiful job. And I really had to coach Greg Kinnear on how to be an arrogant, self-centered art dealer, and he really he took that to heart, and he did a beautiful job of making me actually a redeemable person, which I thought I was beyond redemption. So.
Yeah, yeah, okay, all right, yes. And I understand too that there were really sets made because you actually did go in the mission and improve that building and make it a better place. How
That's right.
amazing is that?
That's right.
Well, we've when we walked onto the set and we saw the condition of this homeless shelter in Jackson, Mississippi, it was the most rundown, saddest place you've ever seen. And we said, as people with heart, we cannot leave this. We wanted to say, what would Debbie do? And so we committed resources. I raised money from my friends in Texas to rebuild this homeless shelter in Jackson, Mississippi. We ended up putting $400,000 into making it
Wow,
now the finest homeless shelter in Jackson, Mississippi.
It's amazing. So
that's
I
amazing.
now I
You know
understand
what?
why so many people kept coming by, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, congratulations to the two of you. And you know, like when you go to a movie, you want it to inspire. And I can tell you
Yes.
that you have really, really done your job, Djimon and Ron. Thank you
Oh,
for
thank you.
reliving this and telling the story for the big screen. And just best of luck to
Yeah.
both of you and
And
with the
it's
film.
quite
It's
timely.
terrific. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's quite
Thank you,
timely
Bonnie.
with what's going on now. Fire in California, hurricane.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We need some good in our lives,
Yes.
and you
A
help
bit
with
of
that.
compassion would
Yes.
go a long way.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And a lot of love.
Yes.
A lot of
Absolutely.
love. Love is
Thank you.
love changes everything.
Yes.
That is for sure. Thank you so much, gentlemen, and have a wonderful the rest of
Thank
your
you.
day.
Thank you, Bonnie.